Hey there guys, this is Snow Wolf, Snow, Dragon 284, also known on the GameFAQS forums as FF Dragon 84. I also have an alternate account on there, Snow Crystal 84. My ID on YouTube is Dragon 284 or Snow Wolf. I'm also on other sites as well, but those are primarily for those two sites here. This video is actually being made mostly for the GameFAQS forums, since this is where this is what this video is about, is stuff that's been going on there. This video is about a shiny Riolu that's been going around the forums. I'm sure a lot of you may have seen it. People have been posting trades for a 6 IV Hasty Natured Riolu level 1 with the Hasty hidden ability, should I say, 6 IV Riolu, with egg moves, crunch, bullet punch, and blaze kick, and of course the move endure, which Riolu knows by default at level 1. Of course this one doesn't know it, but this is actually the original. The reason I'm showing this video is because that Riolu has been going around without my permission. I had this user, I had this other person I found on the GameFAQS shiny value database hatch it for me so it could be a guaranteed shiny. This Pokemon is one I bred myself. I have a Lucario breeding pair, which I can always show you later in the video if I need to, that I used to breed this Pokemon. And I finally got out of that group of the eggs that I hatched for them. I bred about 90 eggs to get it. I finally got one 6 IV male. I also got a 5 IV female out of the batch as well. If I can actually click on it, she's right there. So this is actually my 5 IV female, and both of these I hatched out of the group of those 90 eggs. I had made sure I had to check that I used the Insta Checker. I don't know if how many of you know about the Insta Checker, but it's like an application you can download. Kind of acts as a hotspot that connects to a wired connection, like through a laptop, and it uses the laptop's wireless to create like a hotspot that you connect with your 3DS, and then you use the Instachecker application to check the IV stats, as well as it also tells you an egg or Pokemon shiny value, and it also will tell you a trainer's trainer shiny value during a trade. And that's the only time you can check those stats is during a trade. And you use the Insta Checker while you're initiating a trade with a friend or other person you know. Anyway, that's kind of aside from the point. Just kind of getting past the point. So I hashed this guy shiny by matching up his shiny value with another person's shiny value on GameFAQS, whose in-game name is Missouri. I do thank him so much for hatching this for me. However, at the same time, in the process of hatching it shiny, I've had nothing but problems since then. As part of the agreement for Missouri hatching it for me shiny, I went ahead and let him clone one copy of this Lucario, which was previously a Riolu, for himself as soon as it hatched. I had no problem with it. He says, can I go ahead and clone a copy for myself? And I said, sure, I'll go ahead. And, all happy and excited because I didn't care. I figured, plus, it was only fair since he was hatching it for me to be shiny. I wouldn't have it shiny if it wasn't for him, hatching it for me. Because his was the only one in that database that actually matched its shiny value. I mean, they did have ones on Reddit, I think, that may have matched it. I can't remember. I don't remember if I actually checked Reddit or not, but, hold on a sec, this thing's getting out of focus. There we go. But, I can't remember if Reddit Reddit has their own database, shiny value database, and you can match the egg shiny value with the trainers, but I can't remember if any of them matched his or not. This Pokemon's egg, shiny value. So, like I said, Missouri was nice enough, so when he asked, hey, can I clone it? I said, sure, go ahead. However, I guess I expected Missouri. I didn't expect him to start cloning it multiple times and start getting better shinies for it. I guess I didn't expect him to do that. because within like the next night after he cloned it, or that same night, I started seeing posts online even before I got the original back. Him trading it and cloning it more and more for other shinies. At the time, I guess at the beginning I didn't mind. I said, hey, if he wants to clone it 1 or 2 more times and, you know, go ahead and trade it for other shinies. I guess I saw nothing wrong with it. I said, as long as I got my copy. I at the time did not care. But over time, it started to get to me because over time, it just got worse. The people he traded it to started cloning their own copies. He kept cloning more copies of it and trading it. And I did see at least 1 or 2 threads that he had himself up with that same Riolu. He tried lying to me and saying he only had the 1 copy he cloned for himself that he ended up trading to somebody. Which I know that's a lie because I did see a topic where he had it up for trade for other shinies and 6 IVs that he had it on. And I even commented on that thread saying, hey, kind of jokingly at first, hey, I wonder if you got that 6 IV Riolu from, LOL. At first, not really thinking about it and not really caring. I didn't really care at the time until I really started seeing it getting worse and worse. Because I started seeing more and more copies of the same Riolu, which is now Lucario, on my game, going around and being traded everywhere. Literally everywhere, all over the board. I can't count how many I've seen just today, in the last few hours. I've seen at least 3 topics, 4, with this same Lucario Riolu. And I already messaged the people on there and confirmed it was the same OT, which is Missouri, who's the person that hatched it for me. Same ID, name, and everything. Same stats. Same nature, which is, if I move over, the Hasty nature. It's capable of taking hits, and it even has his egg was obtained the 27th of 2013, which means that's when he was hatched. So all that is exactly the same, so I confirmed that with them. Just to make sure, hey, make sure this is the same egg. I don't want to confuse it in case I so happen to have another Hasty Nature 6 IV Lucario that was male. Or Riolu, sorry. That's right, it was Riolu still. So, but it started to get to me and really bugged me, especially today when I started seeing at least 3 or 4 at once for the same dang thing. I mean, there was probably some spaces in between the threads, but still, only like 30 minutes apart, and I'm seeing like at least 2 or 3 topics for the same one. Come on now. And I said, this is really getting ridiculous, and I even started opening up random threads. I saw 5 or 6 IV shinies for trade, and in that list, I would see my Riolu, or somebody else may not have, or maybe the thread maybe the topic creator didn't have it in their list, but I would see somebody offering the Riolu as a trade for another person's shinies. So it was just really getting to me after a while, because I really bred hard for them, you know, and it really just kind of hurt and strung. I mean, like I said, I don't think Missouri meant anything wrong with it by by cloning it and trading it for more shinies. I don't think he meant anything wrong by it. I mean, he messaged me, and like I said, he did lie about that one thing, which did kind of upset me, because I do know for a fact he did have a couple threads about it, a couple copies where he had cloned more copies and was trading it for better shinies. Unfortunately, I can probably no longer find those threads. They were like days ago, but that's aside from the point. The point is don't lie for one thing. That's really low to me when you lie. But nonetheless, I'm not pissed off at you. I'm more just hurt that it's just going around so much and you've been trading it around so much, or anyone's been trading around so much as it has been. I'm not blaming anybody, but it just kind of hurts, you know? Or you at least could have asked me. Maybe I should have just made it clear at the beginning. Probably would have been better. Just probably should have said something, but I didn't think about it, I guess, at the time. I didn't think he'd be going around as much as he is. And now I'm seeing him like everywhere. It's kind of, to me, degrading the value of him and how hard I worked to get him. It just kind of hurts a lot, because I was really proud to have him. I feel like I had this original Hasty. I mean, granted, there's probably some other ones out there, but still. I mean, what's the chances of seeing another one just like it, you know? But now it's like there's so many out there. It's kind of crazy. I don't know, I kind of thought about just using him to breed another 6 IV or just getting rid of him at one point, but I said, you know what? No, I don't. Did work hard to get him. I'm not gonna just get rid of him. And this is the original. When it's a citrus berry attached to him. So I'm gonna keep him. I don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna keep playing with him or use him or just keep him stored in my box somewhere or just use him for breeding. I do love him so much. I just kind of pissed that he's everywhere now and everybody else has a copy. This is also a video for those that question whether I am the OT of this Pokemon, the original breeder. Again, this is the female. Well, sorry, this is the female from the same egg thing. She's a 5 IV. She also has her hidden ability. The only difference is her nature is lonely. Not the same nature. I can also go back and show you guys real quick before I end this video. If I can actually show you guys. Sorry, it's a little bright. Show you guys the breeding pair I used. Sorry, wrong thing. I'm gonna go to organized boxes. And I can view the summaries of all my Pokemon there. I gotta go through my boxes here. I got a crap ton of Pokemon, as you see. This is actually all my eggs. You can see some of the eggs here. So, that box is empty. This box has more eggs in it. I had a couple boxes full of eggs. So I had more than that, but I gave a lot of my eggs away already. I have about 90 eggs total. There's a lot less now because I did give some away. This is the breeding pair I used. They both have Pogerus. Like I said, all of them have Pogerus. This is the female I used to breed. She's an Adamant Justified. She's a 5 IV. I can't remember. I think they both have pretty much the same stats. I think their only low stat was, I think, special defense or special attack. I think it was one of these two. I think it was special defense, though, if I remember right. Both Adamant Justifieds. The male and the female, they both have the same IVs, pretty much. I think the only difference is the special defense. I think is a little different. Sorry. Let's put them up here. So those are the two that I used. He doesn't have Pogerus, but she does. Or she did have Pogerus, I'm sorry. And he was actually, I got him as a level 1 Riolu, and I leveled him to level 30-something until 20 or 30-something until he evolved. And then I got her, she's a Lucario. And then after I involved him, I used him to breed her and to get the eggs, which I have a crap ton of eggs. And on all these different stats, I don't have the lists of which ones are which. I don't have them on right now, at least. So anyway, that's it. That's kind of the last thing I wanted to show you was the parents. And my other 5 IV female show you that, yeah, this is my Pokemon. Those are my eggs that I bred and everything. So you guys can see this is clearly my Lucario, Riolu. So yeah, if you guys see any more 6 IV Hasty hidden ability Riolus going around, please let me know. On GameFAQS or on here. Again, this is mostly on GameFAQS, but if you do see it anywhere else, just message me and I will message the person and find out if it is the same one or not. Basically, the thing you want to look for is the OT. See, if it is Missouri, I know for a fact it is mine because they don't have any other 6 IV Riolus unless they somehow get another one in a trade or something. Again, I do know that Missouri, I believe he's going to stop now because I did message him, so I don't think he's going to go cloning anymore. Although I cannot guarantee that other people won't stop cloning them or trading for them. I don't mind if people still already have Riolu, 6 IV Hasty Male. I don't mind if they go around trading it. I mean, it's not their fault that it's been going around like crazy. It's no one's fault. Like I said, I'm not really blaming anyone. It's just kind of getting annoying, and it just has to stop. Because it's really getting to me, and I don't want it to keep cloning and cloning and cloning anymore, or at least as little as possible. So if we can stop, if I can try at least stop the constant cloning of it, it would be great. Oh, And yeah, Missouri's actually on here. Right there. So that's the person that hatched for me, and they are on my friends list. So yeah, so you know that they did trade it for me. They're almost all on my friends list. Alright guys, thanks again. Hope you have a great day. And like I said, it's not attack to Missouri. That I'm really thankful that he did hatch it for me shiny. He was nice enough to do that. I'm also not mad at him for doing what he did. I'm just kind of upset that it keeps going on and around and around. It's not his fault. It's not any one person's fault. It's more like a collaborative thing. His constant cloning of it and training for it kind of kept going, and then other people started cloning it. So it's not one person's fault or any one person's fault. So please don't attack anyone. Don't attack Missouri. Don't attack any other people for if they continue to clone it. Because most of the people that are probably cloning it right now, Missouri stopped since I did inform them just to please stop. So anybody who keeps cloning it just probably doesn't know that I do not want them cloning it. So, like I said, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not blaming anyone for it. I just want it to stop. I really just want it to stop, really. I'm not mad at anyone. I just want it to stop. It hurts more than anything, but I'm not mad. It just hurts. But I'm not mad at anyone. It's no one's fault. I'm not mad at Missouri. No, it's not his fault either. He just probably didn't know I didn't want him doing that. It's not anyone's fault. So again, don't go attacking anybody, because if you do, I will come at you about it. I'm trying to make this video unlisted so that I can only list the people who I think need to see it. And otherwise, because I don't want this getting too public, I just want it staying with the people who I feel like need to see this or have questions or doubts that this is my Riolu Lucario. Well, he's not Lucario, but he was a Riolu. So, like, again, if you do see a 6 IV Hasty Natured Riolu Lucario, just let me know. And I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. Hope you all have a good rest of the day, night, whatever time of the day it is for you guys. By the time I post this, I'm recording this on December 6, 2013. Again, and yeah, I got him around the 27th, 28th. 28th, I believe, is when I actually received him, because I wasn't there the night he he hatched and cloned him for me. Alright guys, have a good night, and thanks for watching.